Namaste everyone. Today I am going to talk about what is anxiety and how to control it in just 1 minute. So, anxiety is nothing but your mind thinking too far in the future. Your mind may think, what if I lose this job? Even though you have very nice job. What if my girlfriend or boyfriend run away? What if tsunami happens? If you go back to our evolutionary thinking, like how our mind used to think, it is to be prepared for like all the hard events that is coming into the near future. And mind works in the same way. It internally try to prepare our body for all the bad things that might happen. And most of the time, nowadays, we live in very safe society. So in modern times, like say if you are living in a very nice developed country, you don't have to think about food, you don't have to think about safety. So this kind of trigger that mind send to our body is not necessary. We are already safe. We have plenty of food. We have plenty of jobs. We have plenty of opportunities for doing many things, traveling. So now our body responds, panics by thinking ifs, what if, this kind of bad things happens. This is not going to happen. So how to control this one? So when you start getting this kind of thoughts, just count from 21 to 1 backward. So what will you do? First, like when you are doing this kind of countdown, it will distract your mind and your thoughts from the original panic thoughts to this counting problem. Because counting from 1 to 21 is easy, but doing reverse is slightly tricky and your mind has to be forced on this task. Many people might remember 1 to 21 forward, like going 1, 2, 3, 4, and mind doesn't have to do any heavy lifting when you go in increasing order. But when you do decreasing order, it has to work on that task. And what it will do, it will distract from like original panic thoughts that you are thinking, what if, what if. So count from 21 to 1, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 5. I did it wrong. See, even after 4, you do 3, 2, 1. So now you get fresh thinking in your mind. Now think, okay, what if everything works out? So you have to reframe the thinking. Like say, not like say if you are worried about you losing a job, what if you get a promotion? What if the company stock triples in the next 1 years? So focus on the positive side. If you are worried about your girlfriend and boyfriend, think about okay, what if you have very beautiful marriage, stable marriage for 80 years until lifelong, beautiful kids, successful kids. So reframe your thoughts and you will notice that your original thought about panicking was totally unnecessary. You were just like focusing on the bad things that is not going to happen. You should focus on the good things that is more likely to happen. So please try two tricks when you are feeling so much anxious. First, like count 21, 20, 19 to 1 in the reverse order. And the second, focus on the positive things from the same scenario, same environment that you were thinking bad things about. So talk to you in the next video. Thank you.